Okay. Well, here you are. Back. Things are going a lot more smoothly, and I'm very much enjoying it. Welcome. This is the Sacred Ravens Tarot Vision. My name is Jamie. I am soul work intuitive, spiritual mentor, and certified life purpose career coach. And I'm back. Thank God. So here we are. I'm going to put my information back on the side. I got everything going here. This group here. We just got done doing a Celtic cross for Elisa. It got stuck, unfortunately. I can't stand when it does that. I got it nice and cozy here. Just some lit candles. Salt rock lamp. Music going. Okay, so here's my email. Get in there. Okay. Sacred Raven. Copy. Okay. That was a pretty intense reading too. Really deep. And the amazing thing is, because Spirit really does send people directly to me that aligns with me perfectly, that the messages just work well for all of us, as well as the discussions are so on point, so poignant, right? Yes, you may. Which did you want? I'm doing two types. This is the first time I've ever done the Celtic Cross live. Never did that. I generally do them in private and 40 minutes long. And I do them for 44. Tonight I'm doing it live. I just did one. And for 11/11, I guess, that reading, it went perfectly for two other people. It's really weird. I did it for the one person, but for the other two people in the room, I may as well have been reading for them. It's very funny how Spirit did that. And the 2-card with free oracle is $5. I'll put that here. $5. It's called the 2-card bowl. And with the free oracle. Okay. Celtic cross tonight is 11/11 with the free oracle. And of course, everybody, I have the Miracles Now, the Gabby Bernstein. I'm giving one for each individual, regardless. So a general oracle. Yeah, I have the Miracles Now. So each person gets a Miracles Now. Free Miracles Now oracle card. So there we are. So there's that. And I have the tarot deck and the chakra wisdom and the crystal wisdom, which is an incredible deck. I mean, that one card covers an entire freaking reading. It will sum up an entire damn reading. They're so on point. So those are what I'm offering tonight. Everybody gets a free Miracles Now card. And those of you that want to have your $5 2 card, you get a free oracle, a choice of the miracle of the Crystal Wisdom or the Chakra Wisdom. And the same for those of you that get the Celtic Cross. All right. Yeah. Each person gets a Miracles Now. So take these. So I'm going to go ahead. There you go. From Miss Sonia. Yeah, that was fun. I've never done a Celtic Cross live before. So please, by all means, hit the like so that YouTube filters the video for others. The more engagement a video actually has, the more it'll be recommended. And it's a beautiful thing for energy exchange. Okay. All right. So yes, definitely subscribe if you haven't already. We have amazing conversations here. I have the most amazing group. Everybody is so bright, very bright, and they have so much to offer me as well as one another. So hit the like so the video gets filtered through YouTube and hopefully get in the hands of others that need to get the messages as well. And let's do this. All right, Miss Sonia, you were in the last one before it closed down. So I'll start with you, and then I'll do for Beautiful You and Nikolai. Is that your name? Nikolai? Yeah, you mean Cardinal Water. What kind of reading? I have the Celtic Cross and the 5-card or the 2-card pull, the $5 2-card pull and Celtic Cross. And I'm doing a Miracles Now oracle for each person. The Celtic Cross and the 2-card pull each also get a free oracle, either the Chakra Wisdom or the Crystal Wisdom. Okay. Just the oracle. Okay. This one is for Miss Anya. Okay. I don't need to find my purpose. My purpose will find me. I don't need to find my purpose. My purpose will find me. Miss Anya, what I want you to do is take the greatest of yourself, serve a purpose, right? And you'll find your purpose. Serve a purpose, and your purpose will find you. I promise you. Okay. Beautiful You. beautiful you. Beautiful you. Spirit, this is for beautiful you. Okay, for beautiful you. Ooh, that spit out. Okay. Ooh, it's upside down. I measure my success by how much fun I am having. Okay. We were talking about the inner child, and 2020 particularly, right, is getting us to see the beauty that we have in our lives and the things that we miss time and how we get so caught up. We get so serious. We take things for granted even. Find meaning in your life. Find peace by having fun. Doing those things that you loved when you were a kid and connect with that. That's where the spirit is. When we're like children, not childish, but childlike in that free-flowing way, right? When we get creative, that's when we get connected and find ourselves. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. You're not really successful if you're not having fun now, is it? If it's draining the life out of you. If you're not happy, it's not bringing anything of beauty into your life. What's the point? No, you did not miss your... I thought I did read your card. You might have missed it because it kept blocking. It kept stopping. But I'll pick your card for you here. Okay. This one is for Nikolai. Okay. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. I'm going to say it one more time. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. We all have a message. It doesn't mean you have to announce it to the world or anything, but it just might mean that there are those in your family who need you to step up. It's time to take on a role of leadership. Stand up for what you believe in. When you do that, then others feel free to do the same. Find that confidence inside of you, that spiritual strength to speak your mind. And it just might be that you are a speaker. Maybe you could build yourself a YouTube page, start speaking on topics and subjects that mean something. Share your story. If you've been through something devastating, or if you've learned something very special that somebody else really needs, it could change their lives. Either way, only you know that. You know what that is. But irregardless, it's time for you to find the confidence inside you. Stand up and speak. All right? The world needs my light. And they do. They do. Okay. This is for, we've got King, we've got Cardinal, and Latoya. as well as star. Okay. They're wanting to jump out. They're jumping out. God. So funny when it does that. When I honor my feelings, I find my power. Cardinal, this is for you. When I find my feelings, or when I honor my feelings, I find my power in powerless situations. Think of those times where you feel powerless. Honor what's going on inside of you. Honor your feelings. They're just as important as anybody else. Stand your ground. Make it known. Set clear and firm boundaries. And don't allow yourself to feel powerless. Nicole, it's your turn. It's pretty sure I read for you. Here we go. This is for Nicole. Ooh, there we go. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe. I breathe through the discomfort and I come out the other side. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe. And I breathe through the discomfort and I come out the other side. When things are going terribly wrong and it feels like the world is falling apart at that moment, don't fall apart. Find your spiritual strength. Breathe. Give yourself a moment. Even go outside. Walk briskly. Let the blood flow. Breathe in that fresh air. Let spirit come to you. It will bring an answer to you in a very vital and important point. But do not let the discomfort of a situation that feels like it's falling apart, like a tower moment, right? Don't let it take you down. Don't let it. Be as clear-minded as possible and ask for deep spiritual strength. Be clear, be stoic, be as balanced as possible, staying in the moment. Okay? You're welcome, Cardinal. Okay, we've got King and Star. Okay, King, this one's yours. This is for King. For King. Releasing anger from the past sets me free in the moment or in the present. Releasing anger from the past sets me free in the present. Anger takes hold of your heart and it freezes it. All that sadness, all those fears weighs the heart down, and the heart is heavy. Allow yourself to feel it in healthy ways. Let it move through your body so that it can come out, okay? So that your heart can get light again. Otherwise, it's going to weigh you down. And the only thing you're ever going to attract are people and situations that cannot love you from a right place. Let anger out in healthy ways. Right. Use your mind and your heart to channel spirit onto paper. Get that shit out of here onto the paper. You never know. You be able to use that later on down the road when you come back and look at it. Go kickboxing, dancing, whatever you can do to shift yourself out of that mentality and to channel those feelings in a healthy way. Kickboxing, something like that. Anything. But to hold it in or to unleash it in a way that is not only unsettling but unhealthy for you is going to cause chaos and destruction in your life. So learn how to channel those chaotic emotions like anger. And let anger out bit by bit by bit. Never store it and let it all out at once. Okay. All right. All right. I love you too. Love you too. Aren't they? I love these. These are by Gabrielle Bernstein, The Spirit Junkie. Thank you, King. I try. My life ought to be worth something. All the shit that I went through, and even still, only now I handle it. Gosh, seems like I've been handling horrifying situations like a pro by some people that are just, or someone that just shocks me with their behavior. Some people never learn. They cause themselves so much heartache, pain. They will cause people they say that they love pain. And they go right back to the same thing. As soon as apologizes are said, or it's like the I'm sorries and the dramatic, the tears, and as soon as you turn around, they go right back to it. Like breaking your heart or stabbing you in the back or whatever the case is. I just thank God. Thank you. Thank you for changing me. You know, when other people can't change, you've got to find it in your heart for you to change, so that at least if these bastards aren't going to do what they're supposed to do to be right to you, then at least God and spirit can change you so that how you see the situation is not nearly as bad as it once was, so that you've released a lot of those ties that bound you, or so that you handle your emotions on a whole other level than you would have. And I thought I had pretty good grip on things. I've always been a person of personal development. I've always been a spiritual woman since I was a little kid, you know, and I never fell down very long in life. I always picked myself back up, asked for forgiveness, forgave myself, and would move on. But the last couple of years were probably the greatest, like, dark nights of the soul, spiritual awakening kind of thing I'd ever have in my life. And when I got my coach, that was the greatest investment I ever made. And then getting my own certificates and my own thing and making the decision to make myself happy and do things that makes me happy, find work that I love to do, that aligns with me, that aligns with what I know how to do best, with my own talents, with my own strengths, with that has meaning to it, that has value. I really feel lucky. I really feel like, you know, as long as if I could do this, I, for the rest of my life, I don't need anything more than what my full-time job as activity director for assisted living facility. Um, I'd be happy for the rest of my life, just writing for people and doing this coaching work, doing this spiritual work. That's it. That's it. This is for you, Star. I tell you, toxic people, they'll kill you. They will kill you. You know, and it's like you could be telling them, and it's like they're not hearing it. It's like they don't get it. It's like you're dealing with a child. Do not allow toxic person to take away your happiness. Never. They will aid you. I mean, you'll lose yourself dealing with toxic people. Yeah. You'll lose your self-love, your self-respect. All right, Star. Ooh. Isn't this funny? Listen to this, Star. I release ancient pain simply by feeling it. I release ancient pain simply by feeling it. Can you believe that? In that reading, that Celtic cross reading I was doing for Elisa, it was all about the ancestral bullshit that we take with us, family curses. And it's got to end somewhere at some time for the sake of future generations. You have to let go of old family stuff, whatever that is, old relationship stuff, old stuff you've been carrying for a long time. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's time to put down all those burdens. If you don't do it, it's going to do you in. It's going to do you in. Isn't it though? I know. You have to set those down. If you want a semblance of a life that has meaning and beauty, you have to. Make peace with your past. Take those pains, integrate it, and walk away. Use it. Use it to help other people. Make it work for you. Transmute it from lemons to lemonade, my friend. Take that lead and turn it to gold. Boom. Yeah. Last year was an incredible year. It wasn't easy. Still isn't. But I'm not going to take this any further. No. This person, oh my God. Incredible. Hi, Pearl. How are you? I love that name. It's a beautiful old world name, Pearl. It's beautiful. And you're not an idiot. You're a loving, beautiful heart. You are hoping for the best. All in divine time. Now you know. Now you know. Hey, Pearl. Do you want one of these Miracles Now oracles? I did a Celtic cross tonight, which I normally do only in private. I either do it on pre-recorded video or like by Zoom call or whatever. And they're like, I do it for $44.44. Tonight I did it online live for $11.11. And then we have our regular $5. It's called a 2-card pull. It's $5 plus there's a free oracle that goes with it. So it's 3 cards, which is really nice. And then I'm doing the Miracles Now oracles for everyone right now. Those are free. Oh yeah, the narc, big time. I have several in my family, my in-laws. One in-law in particular, who is a third party in my marriage of 25 years. He's destroyed my life. It took me years to realize what was going on because this person was so covert and underhanded. And even my own husband. And I wouldn't say he's narcissistic, has a narcissistic personality, but he's a very highly addictive personality with many narcissistic traits. And it brought me to my knees, the shit that he was doing. And I didn't really understand the level until we, for the first time after raised family 20 years, lived by ourselves as 2 years ago. Everybody's raised, my little brother's, my son. You know, our daughter died, so we didn't get to have her. Took care of his father for 11 years. He's passed. That's done. So it's just the 2 of us now and our pets. And it was the first time we were ever alone. I found out a lot. First it was through psychic dreams. Scared the shit out of him. And when I realized that I was getting psychic dreams, it took me back down this road where I'm at now. I put tarot away 25 years ago for him because it scared him. And it scared me too, a little bit. But I had the next biggest spiritual awakening of my life since my daughter's passing. And we lost a home that burnt down. I had 2 in-laws that died, one to drugs, who was a beautiful soul, and he loved me very much. He was one of my best friends. He got married to the wrong woman, and that's that. And we tried to save him, and we did, but he went back to her, and he died. He couldn't stop seizing. The drugs set it off and wouldn't stop. And his other brother died in the house fire that we lost. I lost a home to a fire. I lost all my daughter's things in that fire. Besides looters, his brother was drunk. All these really terrible things happened in a 5 or 6 year period. I guess he was dealing with them very unhealthy ways. Our son almost died. He got shot because my son is a very handsome young man. I know every mother says that, but he's a very good boy. A lot of girls like him, but he has a chip on his shoulder. Talk about narc. My son is. A lot of it's because, stuff he saw from growing up. And I spoiled him because, he lost a lot in life. I didn't want him to miss out on things that I missed out on. He had a big mouth. He fights every guy, and every guy gets upset with him because Alec is so arrogant, and that's his name, Alec. He pissed somebody off, and they almost killed him. My son was shot. We went through a lot, and now my son is in jail. And honestly, I feel safe at night when I go to sleep because I know he's not going to be shot. He's not going to run his mouth and do something wrong that he shouldn't be doing. He's not going to be getting into trouble, but he always got into trouble. He liked to hang around these crowds like my sister. He reminded me a lot of my sister and my younger brother, Justin. They like to hang around the gangster crowds, or these tougher crowds. Total opposite of me as a kid. I remember a large group of my friends, that's what they liked to do. And they used to make fun of me. They said I spoke like a textbook and I was a nerd. Well, I lost my son to the same shit. I've had a really bad 5 years. And it was through getting my own world together, my spirit together, finding out, asking myself all over again at this age what I want for myself in life. I got myself a coach, the best money I ever invested in myself, next to my own education. Got myself certified, and I went and got while building the business, I went and I had gotten a job at a place I love. We sell crystals and books and beautiful clothes and gorgeous jewelry. And I found a lot of satisfaction and happiness through those moves. Now it's just a matter of working on my body temple. But this work right here and the people that I've met, it's changed my life in so many ways, big ways. And I found that a lot of us, Spirit has sent so many people that are going through the exact same things that I have gone through. or currently going through. It works. This is for you, Pearl. Oh, I know. It better be my time. Shit. I'm 43. Gen X. Damn, I'm old. No. I love my food, and my food loves me. I guess you're not taking care, or you need to take care of your beautiful body better. Watch what it is you eat. Don't eat too late. Watch how much you drink. Like, not necessarily alcohol, but are you drinking too many sodas, energy drinks? A lot of people do. And I'm no stranger to that. I love energy drinks. That stuff is terrible for you. Terrible. It can rob you of your sleep. It can cause you to crash. You lose your energy. Watch what you eat. Be gentle with your body. That's your temple, and that's where you house spirit. Okay? You'll age yourself. Keep your youth and your body's health as long as possible. Eat lots of healthy fruits and vegetables, lean poultry, fish. Take supplements if you have to. Try to minimize the dairy. Dairy is very hard to digest, which is rough on the system. It causes the body to work overtime, which means you lose your energy. Same thing with very fibrous foods. It takes a long time to digest, and it has to put all the energy there, and you lose your energy. Okay? Drink lots of water. I have a feeling you're really sensitive. Drink lots of water. Water is very programmable, right? It retains a lot of information. Make sure the way you're thinking is good. That you aren't thinking a lot of worrisome thoughts, a lot of heavy thoughts. That programs the water in your body. You're 90% water. So flush your system regularly. Take salt baths. Epsom salts. A little Himalayan rock salt. Apple cider vinegar and a few essential oils or whatnot. Cleanse your energy. You pick up electromagnetic static all week long, radiation all week long. You're drinking and eating foods, the Pacific Ocean's got all that. It's radiation from Fukushima. Taking salt baths is very healing and cleanses and balances your electromagnetic energetic system. It's very healing. Do that. I like to do it. I do it on the new moon and the full moon, or at least within that 3-day range where it's the strongest. Oh my God. Those artificial sweeteners, they have, there's that artificial ingredient in it in which what's his face is at the top. He's one of the top men leading the company, CEO. He was part of the Bush administration. I'm forgetting the name of that sweetener. They produce it. It's very cancerous. Yeah. Right. Real coffee, small amounts. Yeah. Star says, I'm 50 and this young man pursued me. Yeah. That's what my grandma used to say. My grandmother is Black Islander. Her father was from Jamaica. Moved to the islands of Honduras. On Rattan. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And she came to the States, got her citizenship at my age. And she has this funny, strong Islander accent. You know, she's a, ooh, Anna and the men's used to chase me. The young men's Anna used to chase me. Thank you so much, Elisa. That means a lot. I'm sorry about the last room. I don't know. It every once in a while things get funky like that, and that's why I switched from Comcast and I went to CenturyLink, and I still get the issue. But thank you so much. No, and you know what? I still need. Um, if you could, I would love for you. I don't know why I haven't done it all year. I've been meaning to get testimonials from 3 people who worked with me in that way that I read for. And I don't know why I keep thinking of myself that I'm going to do that, but I don't. I forget. Yeah, if you could write me a testimony and send it to my email so that I could put you on my website with your testimony. Star Ross says, yeah, I could see your gene. Yeah. On my mother's side, my great-grandfather is Jamaican. His name was James. And my grandfather Lemuel was Irish. The McNabbs, they lived on the French Oak Harbor side of the island. The island's only 30 miles across. My grandmother's and the Millers, their first language is English. My mom learned Spanish in school. The Millers were on the West End, and the McNabbs are on the East End. And they came from Ireland, migrated to Miami, and moved to the islands. They got in politics. They built mahogany boats, yachts for the well-to-do people. They were fishermen, and they were in politics. And to this day, there's a lot of McNabbs in politics on the island. And there's a beautiful resort called Anthony's Key Resort. Damien McNabb, he's my second cousin. Very good looking, nice, perfect body. Gay, though. Runs the resort and has this beautiful program that he does, a yoga program. Through Facebook, I got to meet a lot and get to know a lot of these people I only heard stories about growing up. So when I do finally get to go for the first time and spend some time with my grandma, help her write her story. She's 96. She wants to write her story. You know, she came to the States at a time where she was married to a white man. And she said the most prejudiced people to her were women of her own color from the States. So American Black women, she said, were very not nice to her, I guess. Okay. She's a very strict Baptist. Boy, she was beautiful when she was young. She looked like Whitney Houston. I can see why he said, oh, the younger men, they follow me. They chase me. She looked young for her age. Really young. This is for, I read pearls. So, Elisa, let me give you my email. If you could write a testimony for me, that'd be amazing. while I remember it. Um, and then send it here. My email is spiritualbusiness@thesacredraven.coach, as in life coach, COACH. It's right there. Yeah, and just in the subject line, write testimony. I'll put it there in the subject line. Write the word. And then I'll know what it's for. I'll know it's you. That would be beautiful. I really loved your reading too. In fact, Star, she seems to be going through something. I haven't done a reading for her besides pull this Miracles Now card. And it said that she's going through ancient pain, right? And while I was doing your reading, she seemed to be going through very similar issues. And how interesting that we pull a card that says she needs to release ancient pain. It was a really deep reading, and I could really relate to it in many of my own ways. The situation was different, but definitely. I don't speak any Spanish. I need to learn. They'll probably laugh me off the island. I show up there. Now, there's a lot of Americans there that they go there. My grandma said they go there and they fall in love with it, and they fall in love with the speed of life. It's much slower. It's much more laid back. And that's what I want. I want to be able to build this up when I can replace my job completely. And I know I'm safe. I'm going to take my work with me. And I know I could spend time with my grandmother. I'll have my own home. Okay. She already bought that stuff. She took care of her whole family. She bought them each property. Some of them took her property. But I'll be set with a place to live and all of that. And I could take care of her in her last years. And yeah, I'll know at least that I have a job that's my own. I don't have to go on the islands, not knowing where the hell I am really and trying to figure out work, but in another country for that matter. Hello, Carol. Hi, Mercedes. So I'll give you Carol and Mercedes a Miracles Now card. Elisa, did you want a Miracles Now card? I need to get these right. It's already 3:12. Oh my God. It's 3:12 here where I am in Seattle. Really? Whatever you go through? Hi, Tanya. Okay, Carol. We'll try. I wish I did speak Spanish. My mother is from Honduras, but I don't speak any Spanish. No, no, no español. El porquito. All right. Carol. Hi, goddess. I can read better than listen. Okay, well, maybe. Here. Let's get you a card. I'm giving everybody a free Miracles Now. Yeah. From the Miracles Now. Yes. And all narcissists. Narcissists and toxic people. I've had too many of them. Oh, God. I've always wondered what that was. Like, why do I get these people who are selfish and like little kids and just why? And the kind of guys I always got, the kind of guys who were just Casanova types, always primping in the mirror longer than me, worried about their looks and cheating. I mean, man, like, why? What is this crazy shit? And I get these friends that will be acting like we're best friends in 2 days. And I'm like, I don't know you. But that's a narcissist way. Did you know that? Especially the Jezebels. They don't think that you're looking at them like that's weird. They like to kiss your butt too. And I don't like that. Don't kiss my butt. You know, if you're going to give me a compliment, give it to me authentically. Don't kiss my butt. I don't like butt kissers. I do not like it. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel like they're up to something. People kiss your ass. Mm-mm. And that's what narcissists do. And I have me and my sister couldn't be more different. You know, she was one. I didn't know that's what this was. But I was surrounded by them like vultures my whole life. My whole life. I was the oldest of 8 children. My mother was very, very dominating, very domineering, very hypercritical. You always felt like you were being watched, that you were never good enough, that she was going to say something, and God forbid you got beat. My mom was a very, very hard woman growing up, and so that really did a number on me growing up. It made me retreat to myself. I was a huge, huge introvert, very sensitive, but never showed it. Never. I stayed to myself. I would draw. I would read. I would write all the time. I painted. I just stayed to my own dream world. I did not like being part of the family unless I had to, and that was to run errands for my mom. She'd keep me home from school to do her errands for her and babysit sometimes. She needed to go to the doctors or do her thing. And I had to grow up very, very young. But my sister was awful to me. Oh, my life was terrible. Terrible. And even to this day, when she tries to get a hold of me, I always have to wonder why. And I know it's because she wants to get information and gossip or get in my life somehow and cause trouble with people so that people fight. And she's one of those people, you won't see her for 2 years, but she'll show up out of the blue and start like a 15-year-old girl causing drama and chaos between people. She just did it to an ex of hers here in Seattle. And my friend got a hold of me and said, "Oh my God, what's wrong with your sister?" I don't know. I haven't talked to my sister in years. I stopped talking to her because how toxic she is. She's dangerous, you know. And people like her, people like these men, they are damaging. They'll leave you like that Ten of Swords card, just like that. And they're so into their own life and their own world. They never think about the cost, you know, what they're doing to you. If they say they love you, it's a love that isn't as deep as you can love. It's it's crazy, very toxic. All right, Carol, this one is for you. To relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. Be more childlike, not childish, which I don't think you are at all. But I think it's time to not take life so seriously and not allow people and situations to rob you of your happiness and your joy. The Messiah said he came that we might have joy. Let us have joy. You deserve it. If you've been honoring yourself, honoring others, walking upright, you know, being a noble woman of character, then you deserve it. You deserve it. Do what makes you happy. Do what brings the spirit out in your life and through you. You know, do what gives you passion in life. Make it a work. Make it something you love to do. Make money at it. Help people with a message or something you've been through. You know, but let that joy be a huge part of it. Let the heaviness go and all the old stuff leave you. Okay. I relinquish control. I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. It's for you, Carol. Carol de Sousa. All right. Hello, Eleni. Oh, Tanya. Oh my God. Same here. I dragged. It's like I dragged my. Ay. And now my relationship has been going on for 2.5 decades. And I've given this person so much patience, so many chances. And it's like, they're insane. Why would you risk and gamble with your relationship like this? The damage you have done. It's like they can't learn. The inability to learn. It's like the self-awareness just isn't there. And the emotional level is like you're dealing with a 15-year-old person. Even though they say they adore you. And in some ways they do show it. It's there. You know, otherwise I wouldn't have stayed 25 years. But on the other hand, Jesus Christ, I can't deal with your toxicity and you're going to keep me down. I want people to enjoy my spiritual life. I want to be able to enjoy my work. that took me this long sacrificing for all your asses, right? Including his. Sacrificed my own life. And now I finally get a chance and you're going to do this thing? Oh my God. Get out of here. So it's like, there's a major test happening right now. And I'm wondering, Spirit saying have spiritual strength and wait. I was shocked. I was like, are you kidding? I thought this was over. I thought I'm done. There is no more life. This has been so beat to hell because of what you've done. It's just unfathomable. The addictions, the stupidity, the risk taking, the gambling, the throwing away of our money, the costing me almost my home 3 times in 1 year because of what he does to us financially. Say you love me all you want over and over and over and over again, but your actions don't line up. And what you're doing is killing me. At one point I was losing a lot of my hair. I was that stressed out. This is for Goddess. Now I'm all on my own. It was the best way to protect myself. Yeah. And now it's looking like that for me. But I don't think Spirit is ready for me to do that yet. And I made sure of it. But it feels like it's coming. Unless a miracle happens. And a revelation struck by God comes to this person. And he does a 180. No, I can't. And I have patience. Oh God, I have a lot of patience for people. But oh my, I've never seen. I'm just speechless. I just thank God for helping me find a way to keep my emotions balanced and keep me in a state of peace. Because if this was me maybe 5 years ago or even 10 years ago, oh my God, I would have just been distraught and so floored. I don't know I don't know. I wouldn't have handled it at all as well as I'm doing now. I thank God. I think my Coach Viola. Are you? Yeah, see, we're all right there. I'm sure we all share the same similar frequencies, probably all have very similar signs in our charts too. Yeah. I've had it with people who are selfish people, bratty people who, the me first kind of people, the people who always demand attention and need attention. I've had it with those kind of people. I'm done. And it's like, it just, they're the kind of people, like I remember growing up where I'd have a birthday, right? And my sister couldn't handle it that I'd have my birthday. She would have to get a gift. But when her birthday came a month and a half later, I didn't dare do such a thing. I wouldn't cry and make a big deal and destroy it for her, when they're singing happy birthday, and not let her get her candles blown out and demand a gift be given to me. But But she would do it every year. It's like that, stuff like that. It's just, ay. And then having to deal with a third party with this in-law who is has a severely, severely codependent relationship, toxic with my husband. This man has never left us alone. He's been a third party in my marriage for 25 years. He's those kind of people that talk about smear campaign. Why is it that my mailman knows anything about me, and what he does know is smears and lies? For instance, my neighbors. He's a person that follows me from place to place to place. He's like, you can't get rid of him. And I blame my husband for a lot of it because he doesn't need to take care of him. He doesn't owe this man anything. And that's another reason why I just can't even deal with these. I can't. These people are toxic, codependent, crazy. And, you know, you can give all your everything to these people, and they won't. Not only will they never say thank you, but they will stab you in the back in 5 seconds. And that's what I've gotten. Nothing but stuff just like this from this man who will never leave. These toxic people will kill you. If they're in your life, get rid of them. Get rid of them fast. Fast. I mean, I've never seen such a thing. I've never seen such a dynamic like that. I mean, it is really bad. You know, you would think, and I thought once he got a relationship with someone that he would have left my relationship alone. But that never happened. It never happened. Eventually, his relationship broke up and he let her go, but he wanted to stay here and wreck mine. And he's so narcissistic and so competition. Everything was a competition with me. And I always thought it was weird. Why are you competing with me? You're a brother. I'm a woman in a relationship with your brother. Why are you competing with me? It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And this is a man who's toxic. You destroy your life, make phone calls, sneak into your home, steal from you because he's a drug addict. You know, just never, ever, ever leave. And that's another reason why I can't handle this anymore. I don't want to take care and worry about a dangerous narcissist who hates his life because he's destroyed it. And hates you because he thinks that you have something he wants. It's a dangerous place. When I say narcissism, these people have been in my life like vultures. They really have. And they're people who are staples because they're family or relationships. And I found out far into this what this meant. I didn't know about narcissism and that that's what it was until about 5 years ago. I thought it was just, you know, unhealthy family dynamics, drugs, you know, just the codependency and all that, sure. But I didn't know the level. And that it's virtually pointless. They don't really heal. They don't change. They're not willing. You know, they don't even admit to small things. They'll never admit to bigger things. Ever. And they will always hate you for being you. They'll hate you for having what they don't. They'll hate you for being a spiritual person, for instance. They'll hate you for the way you talk. Call you things like wordsmith, right? Or, oh, so I guess you think you're better than us. These kinds of things. You gotta get rid of them. They're the kind of people that will cost you your job, cost you your home, and be very happy about it. Why? Because you have something they don't have. And you don't even have to do anything to them necessarily. You could just be in their crosshairs just by accident. It's dangerous. This is for Tanya. I make time to recharge my battery. The world needs my energetic light. Rest, sleep, taking care of your body temple, sleeping when you need to, eating when your body says I'm hungry, not overdoing it, not underdoing it. Finding the peace of mind when the mind needs it. Go for a walk on the beach or pay a visit to the lake. Listen to your favorite music. Enjoy a beautiful cup of tea. Take those gorgeous salt baths. Listen to gorgeous soft music, that isochronic music. Take a nice nap in the mid-afternoon by your fireplace if you have one. But rest so that you could be your beautiful self. People can enjoy you, okay? Take care of your body. That's where you house your spirit. You just have the one. Exactly, Elisa. Yeah, they'll call you demanding over a normal request. In fact, a request that should be have been done. And if you're like me, and I allowed far too much, and I thought it was because it was me not trying to be high maintenance, and I didn't want to impose on people. But these very people, are they demanding? And they will impose on you in every way. In every way. Why is that always okay? I never could understand how come people can't be like myself. Why don't they ever feel nervous to stomp all over my boundaries? They always feel like it's okay to just act the way they want to in my home, or to demand my time and to flip out if I don't give it to them, or just really weird behavior that was just over the top and expecting so much from me. I never would have dreamed of expecting something like that from somebody else. I just never understood what that was. Yeah, they won't leave. And then they like to play games, especially if you live with them. I remember one narcissist. Oh, possession is 9/10 of the law. So why would you stay where you're not wanted, asshole? That you're only staying because you want to make my life miserable. So what does that say about you? You toxic piece of shit. Why? You know what this meant? You know what my brother-in-law did, for instance? He likes to show me that he's going to do what he wants regardless of what I like. When I told my mailman, no, he cannot get his mail here. He steals my mail. He steals things I've ordered from Amazon, a couple $100 worth of things, in fact, to go sell it for drugs and whatever. And I said, if he wants his mail, it will have to come through me or his brother. Okay. I didn't even want him getting his mail here. I said, don't do it. They did it anyway. I went to the mailbox the other day. Do you know what I see? His name in my mailbox, and not in my handwriting, and not in my husband's handwriting, but in the brother's handwriting. That's the audacity. He's to say, sorry, BITCH. I'm going to go ahead and do what I want anyway. I don't care if you like it. It's disgusting. This is for if it legit need a validation, organically we stay in the situation. Yeah, but it's a trap and you're there hanging. Exactly. A trap. An awful trap. A nightmare. All right, Elisa, this one is yours. And then, Iana, this will be yours. If you guys are enjoying this and you think you want to hang out with us again when we do our lives, definitely subscribe to the channel. Let's get to know each other better and everything and share our stories. All right. If you're just getting to know me for the first time, I am a certified life purpose and career coach, certified in transformation, mindfulness, life purpose, of course, business and entrepreneurship. And I coach creatives, creative intuitives who want to find not just their emotional freedom, but some financial freedom so they can get the hell out of the situations they've been in for a long time. Find themselves again and do work that's meaningful to them. I write for many people, aspiring entrepreneurs and those who are spiritual bloggers. In fact, I just did an article about the full moon or new moon and new moon ritual, and did one on shadow work. Just did a little bio and service description because I did some copy for a young man in Switzerland who is a yoga teacher and he has his own personal style. I love the work that I do. I coach those that have been through grief, loss, death, like I have, abuse, which includes addiction and narcissistic abuse, family toxicity, mental health problems. Went through all of that. There's a lot, very sadly, very big in my family, and they seem to have had it kick off after a major head injury, like a stroke. My brother, who was in a car accident, a younger brother who was hanging around gangs, was left for dead at a bus stop in 2003. He was running around doing drugs, stealing cars, hanging around a gang member in Seattle that was once who had a child with my sister. And they all started to hallucinate, see things, hear things. And I had to take care of every one of them. So through that and Christopher's father for 11 years who had Korsakoff syndrome due to alcoholism, that brought on a lot of hallucinations. And it took about 6 years for him to get better from that. So mental health has been played a major role in my life as well. and finding wellness, mental, stability, peacefulness in your life. All right. Yana, this one's for you. Or no, this is for Elisa. Did I read Elisa? Did I read yours? Hi, Yakaday. Stillness is the key. Yana, stillness is the key to success. Stillness. Find more time for yourself. Find more time for peace. It's in those moments, those peaceful moments, that you will find the answers that you need. Write down those ideas. Jot down, write down in the emotions and the things you're going through in your journal. Channel spirit through you. You'll have answers. Did you just come in here, Goddess? Okay, I am gonna read for Elisa, and then I'll give you one, Goddess, and then I'm gonna wrap up because it's 3:44, and I have a doctor's appointment really early in Capitol Hill, so it's a long trip tomorrow or today. Unless somebody wants their own reading. I actually did a live Celtic cross reading. Never did that before. And for only $11.11. It was fun, though. For some reason, I just, Spirit told me to do it. So I did it. All right, Goddess. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. Don't be afraid to use your voice, especially at pivotal moments, okay? Stand up for what you believe in. Stand your ground when you have to. This could be in family. This could be at work. And you know what? This might even need to be the work that you need to do. Using your voice to teach, to speak, to motivate, to inspire. Maybe something you've learned, something you think that others need to hear. Whatever the case may be, you need to build up your confidence. That's number one, should be number one on your agenda. Build that sacral up, my dear. Look at all the beautiful things that are worthy within you. Start looking at yourself as your own best friend. You are your muse. You are the muse. You are your own muse. Build up your confidence and shine that light. That's what Spirit would like you to focus on, okay? Start working at that, getting stronger within your own spirit. That was for you, Goddess. Yana, this is for you. Or Elisa. Elisa and then Yana. I'm getting confused here. I'm kind of tired. Honey, Philankes, I could do a reading for you about Elman, but we would need to do a reading about him. Okay, honey? Elisa, Elisa. Elisa. Oh, spilling out. Ah. The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my success is the moment I begin living. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate all that you've endured, how far you've come, that you are a survivor. You have spiritual strength, unlike many people. And that's a special thing. It's a very special gift. It doesn't come easy. Celebrate it. Honor that. Take a moment and think about that. That's a beautiful part of you. The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. Set down all your burdens. You have a new life. It's a new era. It's a new era for Elisa. Okay. That was for you, Elisa. Now this one, Yana, this one is for you. Okay? Pay attention. Pay close attention. Take that, narcissist. Yeah. That's right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Now I guess I know what to do with all this deepness. I always thought that I was too deep for my own good. Well, now I know how to channel it. It's going to go somewhere. I always thought about these deep things, I'm like, gosh, Jamie, lighten up. But these profound things, these, like, just these deep things always came to me. And now I know, I don't know, now I know how to get them out, where they need to go, where they need to be. Oh my God, the goddess, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, where are you, sweetheart? Yanka? Is that the person? Yeah. Thank you, Elisa. Isn't this? There's always the greatest people that are in this group, and then everybody is supportive to each other. That's what's the coolest thing. Did you say I'm Turkish? Please, card Elman. Honey, I can't tell you about Elman who loves you because you need your own reading. I'm Turkish, please. But I can read one of these for you. Flunkies. See, this image comes to mind. Celebrate you for this. Thank you so much for saying that. That's how I know I'm doing the right thing. And I found the right path. Philankis. This says, when I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true worth, health, and vitality. Okay, Philankis? It's probably time for you to dance or exercise or move your body. Don't worry about Elman. You've been worrying about him for many days. Worry about Philankis and your love for you, not Elman. Elman can kiss your butt. Start putting all your effort in you. Why don't you do this? Make your body so beautiful that Elman, okay, he's going to be at the mouth, right? And you can tell him to eat his heart out. He ain't ever going to touch it again. Tell him to kiss your butt and watch it as you walk away. All right? And no, he cannot have some fries with that shake. It's like we breathe life into what was unseen. Right. To reach or is lit for another. Right. Dead mirror. Hi, honey. Hackaday. Is there any women interested in me? I'm sure there's quite a few. But if you want me to read for you, honey, you might have to come another time or you would need a deep reading. If you want me to do a 2-card reading for you real quick, I can. And then you get a free oracle with it. So you get 3 cards for your personal question. But I have a doctor's appointment to go to in Capitol Hill, so I have to come off of here. I've been on a long time, since midnight. It's 4 in the morning now. Okay. All right. So you go to this address. Okay. Because the only ones I'm doing tonight that's free are the Miracles Now. But if you want your own, go here and you can get a reading for $5 and I'll spend a few more minutes with you about your love question. But you might have to wait till tomorrow when I come back on. Okay, honey? Baptist Maria, pregnant with Jesus meat and the babies from inside the belly. Right, they did. They did when they met. They leapt for joy. So I'll give you one of these, okay, Hackaday? And then okay. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. Hackaday. I make decisions from a place of intuition and power. That's for you. Think about your love question. Use your intuition about it. Okay? And I know there's women interested in you. But you have to be interested in yourself. If you love yourself, you'll get the right woman. I promise you. I love you all. Dead Mirror, I'm going to give you one for you, and then I'm going to close it out. This is for Dead Mirror Spirit. Yeah. Here we go. Joshua. Hey, baby. Raven moonwalking sideways as a golden dragon as the same birth stars. Yeah. All right. Well, the Catholic Jesus is December 25th, right? Just like all these other entities. But the actual Jewish Jesus, forget this, most likely his birthday was September 11th. He was definitely born in the fall, in those days, right around harvest, when they would have been, doing what they did right around harvest after summer. But the cosmic Jesus is December 25th. It's a different entity. In fact, the Jesus person was actually Yeshua. Yeshua, like Joshua. Right. There's a reason secret societies love that number. Yep. It was the secret societies at the Council of Nicaea that changed everything up. Took out the Book of Enoch and everything. Pretty cool, huh? This one is for Joshua. It's pretty awesome. Okay, Joshua, this one's for you. Same, pretty. Yeah, that one is the same as her, so I'm going to give you a different one. True abundance is an inside job. And it really is. Nothing on the outside of us, nothing can bring it to us. You know, even if we had all the money we wanted, to get to do this or that. Oh, my presence is my power. I don't. Why did that just flip? It's almost like maybe that wasn't good enough or wanted more. Your presence is your power. Wow. It was like, nope, it just flipped. And it is. No, Jennifer, I'm closing out now. I've been on 4 hours now, honey. Um, there are readings available for personal questions, and I put all my information at the very top. I did do a live Celtic cross reading, and we always do the 2 card pulls. We always do those ones live. Those are for personal questions, but plus you get a free oracle on top of it. So you get 3 cards for $5. Very cheap. But right now I'm just giving away a Miracles Now oracle for those that came in with some of my wise advice. I am a certified coach. As well as an intuitive, right? I've been in the health industry for a long time, been dealing with people with mental health issues for years. From dementia to Korsakoff syndrome, bipolar disorder with schizoaffective like symptoms, and addiction for many years. And now, to top it off, it's also to add to the list narcissistic abuse, right? People pleasing syndrome, those who lack self love, self worth, who need the assertiveness, find their freedom again, their emotional healing again. Those who are suffering on dark night of the soul journeys, these existential crises. Those who aspire to find freedom in doing something they love that uses their spiritual talents. You know, that's what I do. That's who I am. My website, link to my website's at the top. You can see the services that I offer as well. And this one is for you, Jennifer. Okay. You ready? My positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. My positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. And it doesn't have to be the world out there. It could be the family in your life, the people you work with in everyday life, people you encounter. But when you're positive, when you're happy, when you're living life, that people watch, and it does leave an impression. It inspires them. It moves them. You're showing them how it's done. Do that. Do that. This year is the year of clear vision, seeing things for how they are, finding meaning in your world, bringing that back into your life, simplifying your life, doing what makes you happy, doing what has honor to it, integrity, something that has longevity, having people in your life that are loyal, noble, people of character. Show this within yourself. It'll inspire others, and it'll bring a host of beautiful experiences into your world. I promise you. Yeah. That's a funny one, Joshua. Yeah. If someone has multiple accounts, does that make them schizophrenic? It makes them, I don't know. Maybe they have an account for different reasons, right? Maybe one is professional, the other one is for family, and the other one is for, a certain topic they enjoy and for groups that they're joining. Who knows? Or super troll. Yeah. I think that was it. I think Jennifer was the last one. So, all right. I guess this is where we all part ways, my loves. It's 4:10 a.m. here in Seattle. I have to get my ales to bed. I probably should have went to bed a long time ago. And I almost did. It was just the last second. I'm glad I got to read for you, Elisa. Your reading was very deep. It was beautiful. And when that happens, look how much it helped. Your reading helped somebody like Star. You're just starting your day, Joshua. Have a beautiful day. Eat something amazing. Listen to some great music. See you all soon. Definitely subscribe so you guys can come back. And you'll know when I get back on. I do lives regularly. The Draconian. Yeah, the Draconians. Woo. There's a few really fascinating podcasts out there on that subject too, on the Draconians. What's some really? I'm one of those people that dig down the rabbit holes. I always have. And that subject, there's a show called The Age of Truth TV. Brilliant and fascinating. There's quite a few amazing researchers, truth seekers, seers, all those kinds of people that come on and get interviewed. Incredible show. That's on YouTube. But there's a lot of amazing podcasts as well, like End of Days Radio and things like that. They will get into stuff like the Draconians and the Syrians and the Pleiadians. Fascinating. Even people like Steve Quayle and his amazing books on the Nephilim and the angelic races and the cosmic war and the varying factions. And yeah, it's just brilliant. It's really interesting. Every Virgo would be a draconian starseed technically. Wow, that is fascinating. Elisa, I am so happy I met you too. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for writing that, for being willing to write the testimonial too. I always forget. I've been for 1 year now. I've been trying to remember when I get on and I do meetings and talk with people. I always forget that you would be a perfect candidate, and you have such a beautiful picture too. Yeah, so if you're in here and you've yet subscribed, definitely subscribe. Come back. Let's do this again a little earlier. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you. May you be peaceful and at ease. Yes, sweethearts. I adore you. Woo! Yeah, it's 4:14. By the time I fall asleep, it'll be 5 a.m. And then I have to get up very directly. I gotta catch a train and then a second bus that goes up to Capitol Hill for my doctors. It lasts all day. I'll be home by 8. So it'll be late again when I finally do get back on tomorrow. But make sure you're subscribed so you know you'll get the notification. You'll know. You too, sweetheart. Let me read one of these for you before I go. And then tomorrow I'll see you again. Just subscribe and you can come back. Woo, here we go. Which one is that? I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. You must be a healer or a wounded healer. But you are. Dissolve all boundaries with love. You're welcome. Good night, everybody. Thank you for spending this evening with me. I'm very grateful. And I hope you got something that you could take away with you tonight. I really do. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That means a lot. You guys every day confirm to me that I really am on the best path possible. You do. I'm very lucky. I'm so lucky. I love you all very much. Thank you for being here with me tonight. Make sure you say your prayers so you sleep well, sleep beautifully, like little babies. I know you all deserve it. And wake up to a beautiful morning. I love you. Have a good night.